So this is 2025, and one of the things as a trader that you would want to do is set goals and not limitations. So in talking about setting goals, let's set a goal that this year we want to make 100,000 USD. So if you want to make 100,000 USD this year, you have to set up a goal, and then from there you have to know where to begin from. And it is always good to set a goal and begin with what you have. So we have $100. That is where we want to start from. This is a real account. So the first thing we want to do with this $100 is to be able to double it. If we can be able to take $100 and double it to $200, then now we would have this amount of money. And then from this amount of money, we can go on to the next set of goals that will help us achieve our 100K. So from here, we can actually come in and then maybe buy a prop firm account, the cheapest prop firm account from one of the most reliable, the prop industry. So once we have that, and the reason for that, you don't want to spend your capital. So this $100 is our capital. So you don't want to get the $100 and then spend it on a prop challenge. So what you want to do is double this money with your skill. Once you've doubled the money, then you can go purchase a prop firm. So one of the prop firms I prefer usually is FTMO. And the reasons why I prefer FTMO is actually is one of those firms that has remained inflexible with their rules, and also is one of those firms which has actually ever paid me. I remember when I was doing prop firms, it is one of those firms which has actually paid me. So let's say we want to purchase a prop firm account, and then so we'll have to come with our capital that we would have made, the $100 that you would have doubled to $200. And then from there, you want to purchase the first account, which will be a 10,000 account, depending now on your trading, whether you're a swing or your scalper. So let's say we purchase the 10,000 account, that will be at around $92. But remember, we said this money here, we are not going to use it to buy a prop firm challenge. We need to first double it. After doubling it, then we can now come to FTMO and then buy it, spend half of that money. So starting this week with our capital and then also with our goals clearly set, we can now come into looking at the markets from this week. So let's say we have, this week we actually have a good trading, a potential trading opportunity on gold, and we want to see how we can be able to break it down and trade gold. Gold on the weekly time frame, because the weekly candle has just closed. The first thing we want to do is mark our highs. So this is our all-time highs on gold. This is an area, if gold reaches here, we shall begin to look for trading opportunities. However, we had an area of demand here that gold has not actually been able to pull back into. So in this sense, gold is ranging between this high and then this demand area here, which is our low. And then we see a scenario whereby gold has actually been rejecting around this area here for more than 4 weeks. And then from here, we see a strong bullish candle closure that has broken above this area here, creating for us an area of price difference. Now, what do I mean by that? This candle here has been held by this support area here, and then it breaks up. So the difference between this high that was created and the low that was created here is this. So that is an area in which we shall look to trade from in case price pulls back into this area and then gives us a confirmation entry to take it to the upside. However, we don't want to focus on this when we have a week here that could actually be filled. So our first target could actually be on this week. So this is how we would like to trade gold this week. But then now you have to wait for these on your lowest time frame possible. In that case, we have to wait for the confirmations. And then if the market pulls back into this area and gives us a reversal pattern in terms of inverted head and shoulder, a double bottom, triple bottom, then we can begin to have the buying opportunity where we shall be able to risk, let's say 50% or 30% of our $100. Like I had said, this is a real account. So once we have that, and then now, when we double the account, which is always not so difficult to double a smaller account. Once we have doubled this account, we'll go back to our prop firm that we trust and then purchase a 10K account. And then from there, we shall be having our capital intact. And then also, we shall be able to have a prop firm challenge. And then from there, we can now begin to do the scaling, because the overall goal is to be able to make 100,000. And that money is not going to just come from trading your small capital. You want to take advantage of your skill and then the prop firm industries that are going to be there. So this is what we are going to attempt to do this year. And all the trades will be shared on our YouTube channel and also in the Telegram groups. So you would want to watch out. So what is the risk management plan for this? So the risk management plan for this is our $100. We're going to split it into 3. So that will be 3 trades where we'll be risking at least $33 per trade, meaning we can blow our account only if we lose 3 trades in a row. The moment we lose 3 trades in a row, then the account will be gone. But then now, if we win some trades, even if it is the first one with a risk to reward of 1 to 3 or 1 to 2, we can actually stand the chance of doubling our account. The moment we've doubled the account, we are definitely buying that prop firm 10K, and then we start from there. And then now the other plan will be able to keep trading the 10K account we shall be buying, and then also keep on trading the $100 capital. Whatever profits we make from there, we buy a prop firm account. And then all the setups will be sent into the YouTube group and then the Telegram channel. So this is what we are going to attempt to do this year. And the only thing we have, one, is our trading skills, which is our technical analysis, and then our risk management. So these are the armors in which we are going to be armed with, and then that is the charge we shall be able to use and to take trades. So that's what we have for you today. This week, the challenge starts. Let's see how we can make some money collectively and jointly. The only thing you don't want to find is fear.